All right, Terp, scrap iron here with High Plains Prospectors, and we just got in our first shipment of Simplex Metal Detectors, and we're really excited about that. Scrap iron, tell me a little bit about this metal detector.
Sure. So obviously they've packed a lot into this metal detector. Iron volume, you get notch discrimination, you get the frequency shift, you get a vibration in the handle, the backlight keypad, the LCD flashlight that's built in the front of it. You get a double D coil, you can update it online. Waterproof.
Waterproof?
Yeah, Nokta Macro seem to put quite a bit of bells and whistles into this machine.
I know we get a lot of calls for it.
Yeah, so it comes with the Simplex Plus that retails for $254 and some change. Then you can get the Simplex Plus WHP, which is with the wireless headphones, that runs about $339 and some change.
So waterproof metal detector,
Waterproof.
all those bells and whistles at an entry-level price.
Yeah, love to put it together.
That's
Let's check
pretty
it out.
affordable for something like that. Let's open this sucker up.
Get this thing together. So as you open it up, you can see right off the bat here, you can just see you got your warranty information.
Important to file that stuff.
And the owner's manual, which we'll try to wing without going through right off the bat. This is the wireless headphone model here. You can see here, right off the bat, I'd say this is a good medium-sized headphone.
Look like they're high quality.
Yeah, they feel good. They've got a little angle at them here, adjustable.
Padded on the top too.
Yeah, I like them. Just not too heavy duty, but still allows cuff the ear so that you get some of that noise cancellation I think you're looking for. Comes with a hat here with the with headphones. This is the Plus here, so you're not going to get that in the 254. You're going to get these two items if you buy the little more expensive one. Comes with our charging cable. One thing I forgot to mention, it's got a built-in battery, so you just charge it up and then away you go. You don't have to worry about switching batteries on and off.
Gotcha.
This looks just like a regular USB plug-in here, so you can typically just use any wall charger for that. It looks like mini USB for that. That's probably to update the firmware in it. And then it looks like this is their connector here, so this would be the charging cable. Coil hardware. I like the design look on this one. You'll see that you can telescope it up to, I think, 20 some inches, allow it to fit into a backpack a little bit easier.
Gotcha.
A little bit better for traveling. Let's see how we get this bad boy out here. This is one of those instances where you hit the fast forwarding button, so it looks like I go real quick. Looks like I got that strapped in there. Typical, do not enter private property without owner's permission, refill your holes, dispose of trash, be respectful.
It's always good advice.
Yeah, it feels solid.
Alright, so we kind of got all of these little pieces out of the bag. We're going to talk about what they are.
So we got the wall charger. It comes with a wall charger here. It's just a USB, so you'll be able to use the same wall charger you may want to use for your phone or your computer or anything like that. This is for updating. You plug this into your computer and then this will go into the back of the machine to update the machine if you needed to. This right here is just a mini USB, and that's there to charge your headphones. So those are rechargeable also. And then you get a strap too, so we'll make sure we throw that strap on there. Like once again, we just kind of opened this up, so we are still learning about it a little bit, but I think for the most part we can go through here. So we power it on right here. As you can see, it lights up right off the bat. Got a nice size screen on it. I'm going to take the screen protector off. It might help everybody see. I noticed some of the videos that they leave that on there and you can't see anything. You see as you push it there, you light up. This is the volume. I think you pretty much just would, tap it over and then plus or minus here. This is probably your sensitivity here. I apologize. I think that's
Ground
ground
balance,
balance there. Yeah. So what you do is you would hold this down and pump it, just like you would on a lot of the other ground balance on the metal detectors. Let's see. This is an iron volume. You can see here you get 3 different notches for that. And once again, apologize. I'm kind of going through here. There we go. Let's see. Reject. So if you want to do target reject, you could do that there. Give you a whole long time. You better know where you're going. A couple 3 frequencies in case you're getting a frequency feedback from somebody. You can change it. This looks like the wireless for your headphones. I'm guessing that if you turn that on, that's on. Ones, and then let's see here. The next one, vibration. So that's going to give you a vibration in the handle. Pretty nifty. I'm going to turn that on actually. Oh wow, it's got a nice vibration too. Let's see here. Sorry, I have to keep going back. It doesn't give you a whole lot of time. Oh, yeah. Not quite sure.
Figure out what
we'll
that
tell
is
you what
and
that
get
one
back
is
to
in
you.
a second. It's probably pretty simple. Probably backlight. Is that like the?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Exactly what it is.
It's the backlight. So you got a couple different modes, which is good. It won't drain your battery so quick. And the last one. That one. Oh, that's the flashlight, probably on the front. I'm guessing.
Yeah. See if you can.
Yeah, check that out. Pretty nice LED flashlight for all you night hunters out there.
Yeah, for all you.
A night hawk. All right, well, so there you go. Sensitivity, I imagine there you go. You can just go through it here. It's your different modes. So you're going across this. You go across. We got an all metal. It looks like a field park and a beach. I've been told this does fairly well for a VLF on the beach. Around the wet sand, we'll have to check that out. I guess somebody else is going to have to check that out for us. We're in Kansas. So yeah. So I probably imagine we'd be probably sitting on a field mode like that, and we can take it out here in a bit. Let's take it over to the test bed. Oh, the
So we got our test bed here that has just about a little bit of everything you're going to find out in the field. Is that a silver dime or a regular dime?
Yeah, silver dime.
Looks pretty quick.
Yeah. Yep, very quick. Got the vibration on right now, and I can tell you, it's kind of nice.
And it's got the 0 through 100 display.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep for a dime. You're holding up 18 inches or more.
About to disappear right there. That's. Tell you what, I like the ability for the volume to adjust for the depth of the item. You can start to get a better idea if you listen to those faint targets. You be surprised. People will pass that target up thinking it's just a small item. Well, that could just be an item that's pretty deep. That's pretty repeatable right there. For a box test, these always aren't. Vibration works while the pinpoint. Yeah, so it kind of gives it a nice little feel there. Oh, it's a little bit different being the button to the left there, but it wouldn't take too long to get used to.
Boy, look at that, skipping.
So that's in the field mode. Let's try the different, more tone variation here. This is the park mode, and probably what most people should start off on, just to get an idea of your different tone variations.
What's a penny versus a dime? 60, 60, 70, 68, 70, and then a dime is 80s. Nickel, 30s, 20, 30s. Let's see. Bottle cap. Bottle caps are always tricky.
This one's a real tough one too. It's been just smashed perfectly.
Round, yeah. Pull tab.
It's got sort of a blunt, loud sound to it. You could probably eventually get to the point where you could learn that.
Let's see. Piece of iron. Look at an iron nail. There you go. You got your iron audio.
It's kind of nice with the vibration and the iron audio there.
I'm curious. Yeah, it's just lightly kind of. Huh. That's pretty neat.
All right.
How do you pair these headphones?
Well, I haven't gone through the directions yet, but just turn it on, see if that works. Yeah,
So
there you go. Just pair it up.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty easy enough. We'll go over the directions later when that's how you do it.
That's how you do it. All right, perp and scrap iron back out in the field. We just did a little opening video for the Nokta Simplex 10 X
Plus.
Brand new to us. We just got it shipped into
Simplex Plus.
Simplex Plus. We know what we're talking about here.
Brand new.
We did a little little opening box thing at the shop, so we figured we'd get out here and see if we can find anything. We found quite a few neat objects out in this yard. This is kind of a old town area of the city that we're in, and we've hunted it several times. Used to be a brothel here, I believe. We found some dress weights that were really old lead. Neat. You found what? Some Indian heads?
Bunch of Indian heads. We found some silver. That's where I found those silver
Oh, the silver spoons. Yeah, that's right. So, you know, just kind of getting out here, seeing if we can get a little exercise, try the metal detector out, see if we can't dig some junk up, and maybe we'll get lucky and stumble across something that's unique and interesting. Action. Well, I thought I was filming a minute ago and wasn't, so we went through a whole sequence and Travis dug this target out, but he's on the Nokta Simplex, and he was getting a fairly good signal, faint, kind of hidden in here with some iron signals, but he thought it was worth digging.
Yeah, you know, it's deep. There's some other targets in there.
And he's getting this kind of it's a relatively...
Not really even getting a number all the time.
Yeah. I'll keep digging it. He's taking 2 whacks at it and we haven't got it out yet. And he is digging with, what'd you say that was?
Yeah, this is the White's groundhog. Guys always ask me, you know, what's the best shovel? One of the things, I like using the groundhog. It's got a 36-inch handle, so guys that are a little bit taller, I'm 6'1", allows you to basically use it as a 3rd-point stance. You can see I can kind of lean on it as I'm metal detecting instead of having to carry the shovel if it's a little bit smaller handle. So stick our pinpointer in here and see what we got. Okay, so already we can tell that as soon as I turn on the pinpointer, we're going to get a little bit of feedback from that.
On your metal detector.
Yeah, that's a tough
Seems to be
deal.
real sensitive. When I came up with the AT Pro, it did the same thing.
You know, typically, you know, you can lay that down. Still getting quite a bit of feedback. Now, I know we could go to a frequency
Do a
shift
different
on that.
frequency
We
and
could
see if that
probably
would
go
do
to
it.
a frequency shift. Let's try that out, actually. So, to do that, we're going to scroll over to right here and
Go 3 and
yeah, and let's try that.
turn the pro pointer on. A lot less.
A lot less.
A lot less interference.
Yeah.
That'll probably do, right?
Yeah. Excellent.
Great. All right, now we can use them both side by side without getting any interference from that one, or on that one. Oh, I thought I saw something.
Yeah, it's like a little piece of.
You know what that is? It's like the front of a Hot Wheel. It's like the front of a Hot Wheel car or something.
Oh, there's another piece. Well, that doesn't help. There's another piece right there.
Just a little piece of scrap, really.
It looks like it's copper, so that's why.
Well, it was a beaver tail,
Yeah.
but it was deep.
They
So
finally
we'll
got
give
it.
that.
So
It was.
you're
Yeah,
right.
it
There was.
was
I mean, that's really you want to dig full tabs. I hate to say it.
yeah,
but,
yeah.
you know, it's,
And
that's how
with
you
the
find rings.
several targets in there, a couple pieces of copper, and now a piece of aluminum. I mean, you can see why that was
Yeah, just
a little
bouncing
bit
around.
bouncy, but you know, it was pretty spot on.
That was a
Telling
good
you.
learning lesson.
Yeah,
for-
there you
on the
go.
Nokta. Sweet.
That's a good solid mid-tone right there, and I was already plucking on it a little bit. I didn't have much just in my phone, so.
Yeah, it's ornate. So it's like some sort of base, some tool of some sort, maybe. That'll clean up kind of nice.
Good target.
Yeah, it's a good target.
That's his metal detecting marker stick. This is where he's going to come back and dig. He had a good target earlier, but he didn't have a camera.
Yeah, it's a little choppy, but
He found another one in between there and there. I think he got it out.
there you go.
Round like a nut. Oh, it's copper, brass.
Oh, it had a shine to it.
Yep, some
Yeah,
sort of
it's like
fitting.
some sort of fitting. Oh, that's
Brass.
look good. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I mean,
Yep, you're finding a target.
finding a good target. I have metal detected. I've hammered this with like 4 or 5 different metal detectors. I was out here with the Equinox not too long ago. I mean, this area has been hammered.
You just keep finding shit.
So it's just funny to see like big targets like that still being.
Yeah.
But it always goes to show you, every time you come to a site with a different metal detector, I mean, you're getting a different look.
Kind of get a different look at it, yeah.
And you'd be surprised. A little bumpy. I think it was best. You know, this one's probably not great, but I always take one top layer off if I've got an iffy signal to see if it improves a little bit. A lot of times you can pull the iron off right off the bat. Well, pretty good to me. I mean, if you ain't digging that. So like a square nut of some sort, but you can see why I was only working one way. It was probably facing, so you'd hit just like that.
And the other
Otherwise, so I have another target in this area, and I was going at it to start digging. I do what I normally do if I have an iffy signal. I kind of take the top layer off, and then I go over again with it just to see if I can improve the signal a little bit. And that's what happened in this case, where I was really getting a very faint signal and a lot of growling. And then all of a sudden I took the top layer off, and it started getting a lot better. So I've been using the headphones too, so I'm gonna turn those off so you guys can take a look at this. Put those on my neck. If I can do this. Move this here. And so you can see here, I was kind of getting rowdy in here, just plucking stuff up. You can see it's kind of hard to dig because I got the silt fence here, so you got to kind of cut through it. It's pretty heavy duty, sort of like a landscape fabric. And I believe it was this second one. Pretty solid. It's a little distorted. I was trying to give you some sound, so just let you see the sounds that you're going to get out of this. And I've got kind of right in there, so be a little careful. Today. There we go. A piece of lead. It's like a lead bullet at one point in time. Well, once again, that's a pretty good target. I dig that all day long. Those things seeking it out. Like I said, I've been to this site. So many different detectors, and yeah, still produces. That sounds like it's right there, doesn't it? Oh, that's the inner piece of a ball jar. Oh. Is it that? Yeah.
Travis and I are doing a little wrap up here. Haven't really found a whole lot, nothing of value really. I found a dime, a couple pennies, some pull tabs, some big iron, and a bunch of aluminum pieces as usual. Travis had a lot better day than me. Not only did he recover more items, they're a lot cooler. This is kind of a little rose. I don't know what you call that thing. A little buckle. I don't know, what is that thing?
Yeah, it seems like it should be like an end to, like a decorative end, and there may be a screw into the bottom.
That fooled him pretty good. Nice round piece coming out of the ground. And a lot of junk as well. But we were really just out here to try the Simplex Plus metal detector today for the first time. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, I was impressed. I mean, like I said, I've hunted this site a lot, and I mean, we found good targets. They weren't valuable by any means, but I mean, you know, those are things that you would dig all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get to stretch your legs. I didn't get to test the depth really on it, but you know, we found targets here and we dug them up. I was pretty impressed.
Good.
Pretty impressed.
Awesome. Sure it won't be the last time.
Yeah.